Are you Nate?
Yes.
Nate, my name is Brock. I'm a physical therapist assistant student at the University of St. Francis. I'm going to be working with you today.
Okay.
If I could just get two things from you, first and last name and your date of birth. This way I can just confirm who you are.
Van Kirk, and my birthday is 12/29/04.
Perfect. Sounds good. All right. So what I'm going to be doing with you today, I'm going to be getting your vital signs. So we're going to be getting blood pressure, heart rate, pulse oximetry, all that fun stuff. Have you had any of those things done before?
A couple of them.
Couple of them? Okay, first what I'll have you do is I'm gonna have you go ahead and rest your left arm up on the table here for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get your radial pulse. So perfect,
Okay.
thanks for flipping your arm over for me.
No problem.
Find your pulse here.
It's getting dark.
All right, so what we're looking for here, normal range for adults, so for you would be about 60 to 100. For athletes, it's gonna be anywhere from about 40 to 60. Children are anywhere from like 95 to 205, and infants are gonna be more around like the 100 to 150 range. So, from what it seems like, we're getting to about a minute here. A couple more seconds. Okay, so you were sitting right at 70, so right in that range, that's perfect. Go ahead and record that down here real fast. So, all right, and just to confirm that, I'm gonna get your heart rate in another position as well. So I'm gonna get your carotid artery, which is right here in your neck. So I'm gonna scoot up just a little close to you here. Almost there. I know it's kind of a long minute, isn't it? All right, that has you down at 71 beats per minute there, so perfect. All right, we're gonna get that one more way. So what I'm gonna have you do, I'll have you cross your right arm across your chest. Excuse me, across your chest there for me. Just kind of rest in it. So just kind of right up there on your shoulder, perfect. We're gonna get that one more time. Almost there. I know this is a long minute.
It's like a plank minute.
Yeah, I agree with that. That feels like 10 minutes. All right, so I was actually getting your respiratory rate there, and you were right at 14, which is great. We'll record this down real fast. So that's perfect. So for normal adults, between 12 and 16, you're right smack dab in the middle. That's perfect. For children and infants, it's a little more. They tend to breathe more. Children are gonna be more 18 to 30. and infants are going to be more 30 to 60. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to get your blood oxygen level. So if I could have your pointer finger and just have it resting on the table there, that's perfect. I'm just going to clip this on your pointer finger. You can just let it rest. Perfect. We're looking for that top number there. We're just seeing how much oxygen's in your blood. So a normal range for this is between 95 and 100%. You look right there, it looks like it went up to 97%, 98%. So you're right there in that range, that's perfect. So we'll do 90. Perfect, all right, I can get that off your finger there. I'm gonna go ahead and disinfect that as well. And I can't remember, you mentioned earlier you have had your blood pressure done before,
Yes.
so you're pretty familiar with it. All right,
Yes.
so we're gonna move on to that next. Get this all wiped off here real fast. All right, so I'm gonna get this cuff here, and I'm gonna measure real fast just to make sure this cuff is a good size for you. So I'm gonna go rest your left arm on the table there. Perfect. Looks good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and strap it up. Swing this around here. Cool. All right, so what I'm first gonna do is I'm gonna give myself a baseline. So before I actually get your blood pressure checked out, I'm gonna see at what number on here your radial pulse disappears. It's gonna give me an estimate of where to go for when I'm getting your blood pressure. Okay, so it's about 130 or so. So I'm gonna release the pressure there. I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds to a minute just to kind of let your arm relax for a second before we squeeze it up again. So, did you have a good weekend this
Yeah.
weekend? Did you do anything exciting?
Exciting? No.
Kind of relaxed?
Yeah, there's not much to do.
Sports guy, you into football?
I did not. I used to watch football every week. I watched every game since I came here. I've not seen the game.
Busy studying?
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't on the radar.
Yep, that's understandable. I try to make time for the Colts games at least.
Where I'm from, we're closer to Cincy, so everybody's Bengals fans.
Gotcha. So if you do watch, you're watching Bengals?
Yeah.
Gotcha. They're not looking too hot this year.
No, not really.
And you know, the Colts, they're never looking good though, so I feel your pain. It's understandable.
Yeah, everybody where we were was like Colts fans. Then Manning left. We're all Bengals fans now.
Yep, that happens. I'm a ride or die. If they're bad, I'm still a fan. If they're good, I'm happy.
Both of them are bad, so.
Yeah. All right, so we'll give you arm rest there. Feeling okay? Ready for this?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, perfect. I don't want to squeeze your arm too much. So make sure that's not in the way there. Okay, get that in position. First beat. Last beat. All right, so you're looking pretty good there on your blood pressure. About a 110/60. Which is a little on the lower end, but nothing wrong with that there. So in normal adults, looking at about a little less than 120 over a little less than 80. When you start to get a little higher, that's when you start to look into different types of hypertension. So type 1 hypertension, you're gonna be looking more towards like the 130 to 140 range over 90. Type 2, we're looking at 140 over 90. And then crisis is when you're getting to like 180 over 120. That's when your blood pressure is just going crazy. But everything's good on there, 110/60, that's great. Yeah, do you have any questions for me? You're all set?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Awesome, good. It was a pleasure working with you. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too.